Hi. So, 2 weeks ago, I started some new medications. And one of the side effects is pretty heavy duty hair loss, which, after washing my hair, I can tell you they weren't kidding. So, because hair is not that big of a deal to me, I figure instead of it coming off in bunches like it's doing right now, I think I'm just going to start cutting it off and not have to worry about it coming out in bunches, because I'm not attached to the hair. I mean, I have hair. I got wigs of every color in the rainbow and everything. And it was kind of surprising to see how fast the medication, the one that says it'll do hair loss, wow, it only took a week. I started it a week ago, exactly. So, here we go. I'm going to see what I can do, if I can make it less messy by just taking it off. You know, I know some women are so addicted to their hair that they identify with it. I guess for me, because my hair has always been, it's there. I wear it, I use it. But because this new medication is making me sweat like I've been on a racetrack, and I wake up with my hair, man, it is so hard to try to cut in a mirror. It really is. I have no idea how this will come out. It could be good. It could be a mess. But, I don't see anybody. I mean, maybe once a week I see somebody. Mostly I don't see anybody at all. Because one of the unfortunate side effects of the medication is they said it will increase my white blood count, so I have to stay away from anybody who has any kind of infections or colds. And I'm like, really? Good God, I've been dealing with that ever since the stupid virus episodes that have come out for so much. But anyway, I figure it's Saturday night, and maybe I could wake up with a dry head tomorrow, because I got to tell you, this hair is so thick. And when it's coming out with brushing it and that, it's kind of coming out in hunks. So there's no way to really, trim it too much. I don't know. I'm hopeful that it has some sense of order in it. I don't know. It's awful hard to cut the back of your head, and I can't cut it and hold a mirror, so we'll see what happens. I couldn't find a shaver. I know I have a hair shaver because I used to cut Al's hair with it, but I couldn't find that. Maybe I will. It's not like it has to be perfect. Here's my advantage. I have 25 wigs in every color there is, so if it looks too horrible, I just, put a wig on it. It's kind of weird when you're attached to your hair. I know when I was younger, everybody would say, oh, don't cut your hair. Oh, keep your hair long. You're a girl. And, men like long hair. And I thought, yeah, well, they don't have to take care of it. And then, when long hair started coming out for guys, again, because, it was like that in the 1700s, I don't know if guys were so hooked on long hair or not, but they found out that you have to wash it a lot more. You have to do this and that with it. You got to get it off your neck if you're trying to work, or, you know. Like my younger brother, when he was killed, was 1977. He had his hair real long, and he goes, "Oh, it's getting in, I'm under the car, and it's getting in the grease." And I said, "Put it in a ponytail." "Oh, a ponytail, that's for girls." I go, "Well, then have your hair in your grease." Well, needless to say, he started having a ponytail on and put his ball cap on backwards so he could, you know, work on the car and that. And he said, "Well, that's kind of cool." I go, "Yeah, well." But he found out he had to wash his hair every day because of the grease under the car and stuff like that. And he said to my mom, he goes, "Mom, how do you girls keep your hair clean?" And she said, "Why do you think I have mine short?" She goes, "I have 6 children. I don't have time to try to get it curled and permed and, you know, all that." So, you know, it's kind of one of those kind of silly. I know for me, when I met my husband back in 40 years ago, when I met Al, my hair was down to my waist, but I was also 30-some years old and hadn't completely given up on the concept of having, you know, some long hair. I wore a lot of styles with my hair, and it's kind of weird because as I got older, and because of having polio, and it's so hard for me to handle my hair really long, and then my surgeon, my neurologist said, "Your hair is heavy enough that you're impacting the nerves in your neck." I went, "Geez, you know." So I've usually gone between short and long and whatever, but I cut my hair off about 16 months ago when Al died, and it grew back. I mean, it'll always grow back. Well, maybe not, because they said that there is permanent hair loss with this medication. So my theory is, if there is, a lot of women are getting their heads shaved completely. I watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos on it, and I'm thinking, what the heck? You know, I figure I'm going to be 73 in a few weeks. Who cares? And, you know, I'm not out and about. I don't see anybody really. I mean, come on. Who cares what I look like? And if I like it, that's all that's important. Okay, I got a hunk off of there, didn't I? I think when you know that you're taking something to try to keep you well, and that it's got some awful nasty side effects. Let me tell you, this stuff is supposed to help my thyroid. And after reading all the side effects, I'm like, oh yay, you know, but there is some improvement for me. And, you know, I just kind of figure, what the heck? Start the week out, have a nice shower, cut your hair off, and just go for it, you know. Don't get all worked up about anything. It's a new year. Now, I will tell you, I can tell this is not a great job. But, you know what? I'll play with it. At least I'm not doing it for a mourning process this time. Last couple times, I did it for what happened to our government, and I did it for my beautiful husband's, you know. And I have a pan full of hair here. So it's pretty rough. It's probably going to need a lot of fine tuning tomorrow. But I'm alright. But boy, oh boy, does my hair feel better. Holy my goalie. But you know, you can see there's a stickaloo. There's a lot that needs to be. Oh, look, I missed a whole pile here. I watched a whole bunch of the how to cut your hair, like the butterfly cut and stuff like that. My hair wasn't at the right length for any of those. And then I tried to watch some of them with the shavers and that, but I couldn't find our shaver. And like I say, if tomorrow this looks absolutely ghastly, I might find the shaver by then. But my hair was wet and I wanted to get it done after the shower. So it was clean and wet. And yeah, what the heck. So for my first week in the new year, I managed to become shorn. I've shorn it. I think that's the term. I have my locks all shorn. So, and you know, we'll see. It's gonna need some touch up. I'm gonna have to see if I can figure out how to do the back. That's the hardest part. I have a mirror, but it don't work. It's too hard for me to do it. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good Saturday. They've got through the great big full moon yesterday. We had a wonderful brand new full moon, the wolf moon. So I went and howled at the moon last night, and I feel, oh my God, I look so much like my mother with her short hair. Oh, I see my mommy. Oh, that's wonderful. All right, everybody. Bye.